Hey everybody, welcome to Offshoot Comics Off Topic. We're your host, Kirby Kidd,
Simply Cedric.
also known as David Clark.
Cedric Harris.
And today we are talking about Kimetsu no Yaiba, or Demon Slayer for you plebs, chapter 201. So if you haven't been reading, which, I mean, if you have been reading, I don't know why you're watching this, but, they just got done with the Muzan fight. They were able to stall him till sundown, or sun up, and now the sun is up, and his body has been destroyed. A lot of the pillars are gone. A lot of the nameless people that we don't really care about, they have suffered. But then again, we don't really care about them. And you think it's over. A lot of people thought this was going to be the end.
I did.
Yeah, I told you it wasn't though. Like, because shonen main characters cannot be left without an arm. That's just not going to happen. And I knew the way they were going to do it was turn him into a demon somehow, and they did. Tanjiro threw that little tumor that was on his face, which I don't know how nobody thought, hey, that thing made of Muzan cells might be dangerous. But it turned into Muzan, who took over Tanjiro's body. And of course, because Tanjiro is his special bloodline, he has conquered the sun.
Well, partially. There's still where he's like, oh, he looks at the sun and he starts to smolder a little.
Like, towards the end, they said the burning stopped. He was able to conquer it, just like Nezuko was. And she was able to stand in the sun regularly, which is why he wanted that bloodline, so bad, because they could conquer it,
I part of me think it's Tanjiro is fighting it, because he still has that mark on him that the swordsmen were able to call up in times of need, or when they needed to be extra strong.
Right.
Plus, also when he first regened his arm and he attacked the support people,
He didn't kill him.
He didn't kill him.
No.
Like he had a perfect chance to kill at least one of them.
Yeah.
And the water pillar was just late.
Right. Like those helper people that he almost killed, they're canonically trash. Like, those are the people that couldn't pass the exam, and so they're there as support. So for him not to be able to kill trash like that means Tanjiro was fighting him.
I definitely think there's going to be some sort of inner battle that happens now. I also think we didn't see Nezuko at all in this issue, so she's gonna come in and he's like, "Oh, Nezuko, gotta fight it."
Right.
But I don't think anyone had it, like, to your point about that tumor that was on his face. I don't think anyone had a chance to really think about it, because other people had been poisoned, not to the point that Tanjiro was, because they weren't growing tumors and whatnot. But they barely had a chance to breathe that whole fight. There were so many times that Tanjiro or the stone pillar or the wind pillar or the snake pillar or whoever was just about to die, and someone hopped in at the very last second and saved them. So I don't think they had a chance to they barely have had a chance to process. Like at the beginning of this issue, like, yeah, we did it, we defeated Moon. Stop, heal people, heal.
Right.
Oh yeah, you're right. We don't have time to celebrate.
No, I get that. Obviously, people were obviously preoccupied, And I was hoping secretly that the tumor would burn off in the sunlight,
Right.
But it didn't, and Tanjiro, like his sister, has conquered the sun now, and it sucks because now Nezuko's going to show up in time to see Tanjiro either having killed everybody or having been killed. But with his skills,
going to stop him from killing everyone. Yeah, I don't think Tanjiro, unless it ends with Tanjiro killing himself. I don't see Tanjiro being able to live with himself if he kills Inosuke or the water pillar or
if he kills anybody,
fodder.
If he kills anybody and comes back, he will kill himself.
He felt bad about killing demons.
Right.
You know, like he didn't even really want to do this, but since his family was killed and Nezuko was turned into a demon, he's like, okay, I'll begrudgingly accept this. But my whole plan, kill Muzan, have Nezuko healed. That's it. That was his
Now,
only, thing.
now imagine this though. Imagine if Nezuko gets there and time to see Tanjiro standing amongst all the dead bodies, and he turns with her like maybe like a tear coming out of one eye because like half of him is like still kind of in control or whatever, and then he leaves and we have a time skip, and Nezuko has restart along with their other remaining members of the Corps has restarted the Corps to go after Muzan again, and now we have Demon Slayer Part 2 again.
Shippuden.
Yeah.
I think that that would be interesting. I've this whole fight, I'm like, how are they gonna get out of this? Because Muzan has been like the top tier, threat so far. There's no moon goddess hanging out, trying to come out that we know of yet. But I don't know. It's just the mangaka, the author and artist for it has been doing an amazing job because it's from like Rengoku dying. Didn't see that coming. The Wind Pillar's brother who like ate demons. I thought like, oh, that'd be a great redemption arc. He could, survive. Nope, he did.
Yeah, he died.
Stone Pillar, he's like, oh, my family, like guys I tried to protect. Oh yeah, you're here. I can finally go in peace now. It's just like all these things that normally in shonens would happen didn't happen.
Right.
Even at the beginning, Tanjiro like, oh yeah, I'll stay at this nice man's old house and then I'll get to my family. He didn't get there in time at all. He was there when everyone had been dead and Nezuko had been turned.
Right.
So,
no, it's definitely been a great ride so far, but I don't know if Demon Slayer is really at its end right now.
Well, it could suffer the fate that other mangas have, where it's popular. So shonen's like, keep going. Don't stop. You're not allowed to stop. Nope. I know you had an idea on where you wanted to stop, but no, keep going. Because I know that's one thing I've heard a lot with One Piece is some people like, oh, it's long, but people think, oh, it's just long because it's being drawn out instead of it's like there's still a story being told.
Right.
As long as there's a story being told, and I'm fine with it as long as it's being a good story being told going forward. But I honestly, I'm like, it could end. They could kill Muzan and Tanjiro dies and that's it. I could see that being an ending, but I don't think that's what's going to happen.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't like it's up in the air. A lot of things could happen at this point,
I mean, but we still have the demon doctor guy. He's still around, so maybe
the guy who made Muzan.
No, the one like the healer lady.
Oh, her second in command.
Yeah. So he might still have some of her, serum to maybe heal Tanjiro. I don't know. There's a lot of ways it can go. It's just it would be cool to have a half demon slayer.
But like he puts Muzan in the cage like the Nine-Tailed Fox.
Or Negan. Yeah, just like have him in a cage. Like, hey, Muzan, what are you doing? Well, I need some help here. I'm not as ruthless as you are, so I need some tips in being ruthless.
And yeah, it was crazy though. I did not see that coming at all. Except that I did, because I'm a genius.
Well, and just going back to is like Tanjiro could have killed the water pillar. He didn't. He hit him.
Right, he didn't kill him.
But he didn't kill him. And Nosuke's having trouble killing Tanjiro, even though that's what they kind of agreed on. But I'm next issue. There's going to be a panel of Nezuko crying and Tanjiro standing off, either over dead bodies or about to kill someone, and then he's just going to be like, and then there's going to be a whole flashback or inner battle between Muzan and Tanjiro, because Demon Slayer loves its flashbacks.
Yes, it does. But honestly, dude, like for me, this this series could end like in the next 20 chapters, and I'd be okay with it.
Oh yeah.
Like it's been a great run. We'll probably get 3 or 4 seasons of the anime out of this,
Yeah.
So I don't want them to push it past where it needs to go.
No, I mean I agree. I'm totally fine with them saying, nope, this is the story. It's done. It's ended. He's gonna do something else, or he's gonna do the first, the Tanjiro's ancestor. They're gonna do his travels.
Right. And I don't want them to do a thing where it's like there's even more powerful demons out there than Muzan, and then people have to use demon cells so that they can use demon arts as well.
Right. Yeah.
Like
I don't want that. No.
Yeah, like you overcame them as humans. Let's leave it at that.
But the thing is, and I want to bring this up too, because it was weird to me. Okay, kind of made sense, like Muzan needed to protect himself from the sun, but why a giant baby? I understand there's the flashback to him was a stillborn and he fought through death to just be born, but at the same time, like, why did he choose to become a baby?
Maybe that was just his most primal thought at the moment.
Yeah. Again, it's just it's a manga. There's crazy sword breathing techniques. There's a snake helping a guy fight.
But for you, the baby was a step too far.
Yes.
Not the fact that people can swing a sword and water comes out as it's drawn like by like watercolors.
No.
But the baby.
Yes.
Made out of a shape-shifting demon.
Yes.
Okay.
Why? Like, why? Why? And like I get, like you said, maybe it's his primal emotion. Muzan cried. He said he was, he felt like he was going to die. He was scared. But like, giant baby? I don't know. It was just, it was weird.
Yeah, it was very weird, but it's still a very good manga. I'm looking forward to seeing how it all turns out.
Well, not only the manga, I'm really anticipating the movie on the train.
Yeah,
that was one of my favorite arcs in general. But I could see this ending with Tanjiro dead. I could see this as Tanjiro and Nezuko as humans, and it ends. I can see Tanjiro remaining a demon and killing himself because Muzan's in him. Honestly, it's endless. What can happen? Which is a point to be 200 issues into it.
And I really hope they also don't use demon blood to heal everybody's lost limbs and stuff too. Because I knew they were doing that for Tanjiro. I don't want them to do that for everybody. Like, yeah, everyone's fine.
Well, I don't think that happened because, like, the water pillar, he had his arm ripped off, and I don't think that's gonna get healed.
Well, yeah, I hope not.
There was a lot of injuries that happened in like, if it was another manga, it wouldn't have affected him as bad. Like the stone pillar, his injuries, we've seen other shonen characters recover from injuries like that before.
Like
but
lose a part of your
he
leg?
did. Well, part of the leg, like the slash across his chest, the slash across his face.
Yeah, that's basic stuff, man.
Yeah.
That's level 1 human stuff. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Issue 1.
Yeah. No, that literally, like, with Zoro getting sliced by Mihawk across the chest. Like, normally that would kill someone. Most people. But it killed the stone pillar. Because this seems to have been, like, a little more grounded, despite the magical sword techniques and shape-shifting demons and all that.
Right. But yeah, no, it was definitely a crazy chapter, though. I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm honestly very okay if it ends soon. Which is different because usually I want the story to go as long as possible, but I feel like Demon Slayer has reached a level already that like I don't want it to be tainted by going further.
Yeah.
I don't need Muzan
yeah.
reveal to be Lower Moon 12 for somebody else,
Yeah.
So
there's American demons that are stronger, German vampires or something.
Right.
Alucard.
They can do spin-offs in this world,
Oh, yeah.
But this story I think is over.
Yeah.
So.
Which I'd be happy with. So.
Right. All right. Well, I mean, I think that's it for for that. Looking forward to next week's chapter as well. Guys, we're gonna be doing daily videos as much as possible during the darkest of times.
Oh yes.
Let us know down below if you want to see any other kind of content, like video game playing or just us talking about stuff or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna try and be here more regularly because I mean, let's be honest, what else do we have to do right now?
True. Very true.
But thank you guys for watching. Until next time, we've been your host, Kirby Kid.
Cedric.
I'll see you later, guys.